Welcome to Mostly True Stories with Dr. Juan Harrison, a series of feel-good, faith-based short stories from a Texan's perspective. Now here's Dr. Juan Harrison with today's story. Please enjoy.
While living in Germany, I had to go to Interlaken, Switzerland for a few days for a conference. It was a sunny but jacket-comfortable day in the shadow of the Bernese Alps and the cool air coming from that not-so-distant Grindenwald glacier. I decided to sit outside the little coffee house on the shore between Lake Thun and Lake Breens, the source of the name Interlaken, between lakes. Far from East Texas, I was jotting down a poem about troubled love. Amidst the majesty of glaciers and timeless Swiss Alps, I was struggling to come to grips with my small little world and the emptiness you can feel, and part of your heart is missing. It almost seems silly in view of such a splendorous backdrop to think that anyone, let alone God, would even have any interest in my personal anguish. Much like Tantalus in Greek mythology, reaching for but not quite able to grasp the object of his desire, I too thought I had it about wrapped up. She actually proposed from back in the States. It looked like the end of bachelorhood. Alas, it was not to be. The big C word had to make his appearance. Apparently, God knew better and spared me. When I left the States, the doctor had said benign and she recovered. Ultimately, he was wrong. She had become a Christian, so I found peace in that. Later, when the ravaging enemy returned to claim her body, I came to understand how God had spared me of a heartache that I might not have endured. He knows what we can handle. We may never know why things work out like they do, but it's reassuring to look back and see He was moving things for my own good. Friends who have lost a child carry the pain close to their heart. A friend from Mexico told me of the loss of a son he had to leave to die back home. He talked as if it were yesterday. To him, it was. I tried to comfort him by reminding him how he had been blessed with several other children to help ease the pain. Years ago, I stood at the pulpit 10 feet from the front pew of First Baptist Church in Sulphur Springs to try to find consoling words for my friends whose young daughter had just died from a horse riding accident. I felt like my efforts were feeble. God eventually blessed them with other girls who looked just like her to help fill the void in their hearts. In Switzerland or in East Texas, He is there, filling the void, putting the plan in motion, looking out for our best, even when the dark clouds make it feel like it is life at its worst. This is Dr. Juan Harrison, and this has been a selection from my series, The Mostly True Stories of Dr. Juan Harrison. Find me on Facebook and my books on Amazon.com.